Practice.
It's been okay. You know, they disappointed that Gift has not been able to, really quite get where we need him to be. So probably won't be able to play him this weekend. So we've been really pushing Shaq and Joe Gore, trying to get them ready. And then Joe got banged up, got poked in the eye right there in a 2-minute drill at the end of practice. Got stabbed in the eye with a finger. So hopefully he's okay. But it's been a pretty workmanlike week, and this is one of those games I'm just anxious to see him play. I want to see him respond from last weekend and not make some of the same mistakes that he made. We've talked a lot about that in practice, but today was a typical Wednesday. Always finish with a good 2-minute drill. Defense won the drill today. Come out here tomorrow and tie it all together and be ready to play.
Is there competition at that right tackle spot between Shaq and Joe, or you think Shaq will start?
Oh no, there's definitely competition. Right now Shaq will definitely start, but hopefully Joe will have another good day tomorrow. But yeah, I'm 100% confident unless something changes tomorrow that today Shaq will be the starter. He knows a little bit more about what he's doing, and so he's going to get an opportunity. It's a good opportunity for him this weekend to show that he's ready. So I'm excited about seeing how he handles it.
Is Gift just sore, or is that the extent of it?
Yeah, just probably could probably go, but I think we probably would not really get him ready till late tomorrow afternoon, Friday, and just we'll try to go without him and try to get him a little bit further along. He's going to be okay, but he's just still a little sore. And you can't practice on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, especially as a young player, and it's hard. It's hard to count on him on game day.
I think you mentioned a couple weeks ago that Shaq had hit the wall kind of like a lot of freshmen do.
Yeah.
What's your confidence level on him right now?
Yeah, just okay. He's a freshman. He's about as confident as you can be in a freshman, starting in the offensive line. So he's a talented player, but he's a long way away from being a finished product. I'll just say that. But I really believe in him, and I believe that when he matures and gets some experience under his belt, I think he's going to be a very good player. But he is just a freshman, but he's the best we got right now. And as long as he'll give me great effort and he'll know what to do, then he's got a chance.
Sometimes coming off a big win, there might be a little bit of a hangover effect. Have you seen that at all? Or
Not really. Really, practice this week's been very similar to last week. In fact, today was a better practice than we had last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, I thought was not a good day. But they've been good. And that's one of the things I've challenged them on. I'm anxious to see them play because I want to see, how they respond. Are they going to take another step? I mean, this is a solid team. Now, these, I know people don't want to hear it, but these guys are going to make some plays. This quarterback is very good. This running back is very good, strong, tough runner. They got some skilled guys that can do some things, and they know what they're doing. They got a lot of experience back on that offense. So they're gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if they move the ball a little bit and make some plays, but we'll settle in on them. But I just want to see us clean up some of the things that we did and put a complete game together. 4 full quarters of good, solid football, and take another step in our process of improvement here these first few weeks.
Spencer did such a good job punting. Any thought that Bradley may get in this week? If the
I hope so. Yeah, I hope Bradley. Bradley is going to play. We've got to get him ready. Obviously, he's going to be the guy. He may be the guy this year. Who knows? I mean, Spencer did a fantastic job, and he's definitely our starter. But it's not like you have a free pass for the year. You got to perform every week. That's just the way it is. Last week's over. Got a new week this week. But I do anticipate getting Pinion in there. Either the punt or kickoff or something. He's a very talented young player. You know, we're going to try to get him as much experience as we can this year. Hopefully Spencer will be great all year, and we'll try to get him as much experience as we can. And you know, but if you know, he ends up winning the job later on, then he wins the job. But it's going to be an ongoing competition, you know, all year long. That's the way it should be.
Have you challenged the maybe challenged the defense kind of this week to kind of knowing who you're playing, the kind of offense they are, to maybe kind of set the tone this week? I know the offense is kind of, you know, sort of did it last week.
Well, I thought it was a good team win last week. The defense stood up, got some stops when they had to. They created turnovers, gave the offense some opportunities. Offense, you know, obviously rolled up some yards and put some points on the board, but and then special teams. So I mean, I thought it was a really solid team win. We had mistakes on all three phases. I just want to see us, you know, come out and play a cleaner game, eliminate the pre-snap penalties, those things, and we did have one turnover. Let's have none, and line up correctly, make sure we can eliminate some of those mental busts that we had, especially on the back end, and hopefully be able to play a few more guys than we were able to play this past weekend.
During camp, you guys were talking about Seconder being the second guy, but we've seen on the depth chart it has Cooper and McLean 2 and 3.
No, Cooper is second. Seconder is third.
Okay.
McLean on there because he played in the short yardage. So.
Yeah, McLean. It's all packages. I mean, it just depends on. I mean, it depends on what you ask me what we're going to do. Then I can tell you who's first, who's second, who's third. That position is that's really not a position you can just look at a depth chart and say he's this, because there's just a lot of different roles. You know, you saw Daryl Smith in there quite a bit. I mean, Daryl Smith is going to be a real factor for us this year. I don't know where he's listed. I don't know what.
He's down as a fullback.
Okay, well, good. He's a fullback. We don't have a fullback, but he's the fullback. So, you know, that's where we listed. But you know, they all have different roles. But Sec's role is more, you know, the slot guy. He'll be at the point of attack some, but we're not going to ask him to do certain things right now. But you're going to see him, you know, in there as this thing progresses. But Cooper is you know, kind of the second guy right now as far as just knowing the whole package. Stanton is a guy that we're not asking to know the whole package right now, just certain things, and just didn't get an opportunity to get him in there. But you'll see him quite a bit as we move through the season.
All good?
Anything up at the check, fellas?
No, that's ridiculous. Not unless you think two guys yelling at each other is newsworthy. About it.
All set?
Me and Larry have yelled at each other worse than that. Noontime basketball. It's so much bull.
Dang it, Larry, it was a layup.
It's literally like